Hello, and thank you for joining me for the 2014 edition of the NCECA App informational video. The app is now available for download in the App Store and Google Play Market. You will notice this year that once you download the app, the first thing you see is a list of events. Currently, there's only one event in the list, which is the 2014 conference, so click on that to open details about this year's conference. However, please note that future events will appear in this NCECA app in that event list, so be sure to keep the app installed on your phone to get the latest important information from NCECA and the earliest access to future event information. Let's first start off by advancing to the second page and clicking on Attendees. This feature will be extremely useful to you as you meet new people. There are already a couple of people who have added themselves, so let's join them. Click the plus button and first create an account using your preferred email and password. Then complete the steps to fill in as much of your profile information as you like. The default is to keep your profile information private, meaning people have to request your information. More on this later. Now let's jump to the schedule icon. As with last year's app, you can view each day's schedule and find sessions by time, and then bookmark them for later review. You can also view events by topic or by speaker. And you can click here to view all of your bookmarked activities. We're very excited about the improvements to the exhibitions part of the app. We have a variety of ways to find shows. First, let's look at NCECA-sponsored exhibitions. You may have already heard about the NCECA Invitational show, Flow, at the Milwaukee Art Museum. If not, there's a lot of information about the show here in the app. Want to know how to get there? Click on the address. Yes, that's right. It will open right up in your device's native map program. Or you can go back to the app listing, scroll up, and click on the upside-down teardrop to see the location on the in-app geolocation map, along with other great shows, like the NSJE. We also have the concurrent independent exhibitions separated out for quick reference. CIEs, as we call them, are culled from proposals specific to the conference theme that NCECA receives from curators, which are then matched up with exhibition spaces in the host city. In addition to that, there are always shows that are generated by the local galleries, art centers, and artist community in the city. We have a special section for shows that are within walking distance, and of course you can see a full list of all the exhibitions. Now let's look at the social section of the app. You'll see a variety of ways to connect with NCECA listed there. We're very excited to announce that we are now on Instagram, and of course, we also like to tweet. When you're posting, please be sure to use hashtag NCECA2014. Switching to the iPad version, now I'm going to go back to the Attendees feature. Clicking on that, I see Brian Cole in the list of attendees. I want to keep touch with him, so I'll click the plus button here to request his contact info. Once he accepts, I'll be able to see the information he typed into his profile, and he'll be able to see mine, so we can continue the fun conversations after the conference. Speaking of fun, we all love clay, and we also like to play, so let's talk about the awesome scavenger hunt game, Click. Get signed up before the conference and familiarize yourself with the rules. You might want to add the email address NCECA2014@playclick.com to your address book. Then just use the email code seen here as the subject line with your image in the body of the email. Be sure to send the email from the account you signed up with. We've got some really cool challenges this year, so join in the fun. Now, if you don't have a smart device, you can still access and interact with all the conference information on our web app. All the features I've already demonstrated work in basically the same way online, so let me show you something new. Let's jump back to the things I've bookmarked. I'm going to click on this first event, and I'd like everyone to take note of the rating section here. Please rate the sessions you attend. Your feedback will help us prioritize conference content for podcasts, YouTube videos, and so on. Then, over here, I'm going to click the Add to Schedule button to officially put this session on my own personal conference schedule, which I can then access by clicking here. You can even add your own events to your NCECA app schedule. Now let's talk about maps. You've already seen the geolocation map, but here it is again, with all its points of interest. There's also the resource hall map, which you can use to explore all the companies, galleries, and organizations at the conference. Then you can click on their booth or table space to find more information. There are also 3 maps for the Wisconsin Center itself. First, the mezzanine level, which is the level you will come in on if you use the skywalks that connect from the Hilton and the Hyatt. This floor also has several exhibitions and shows. Click on the teardrops for more information. The street level for the Wisconsin Center has the rooms where most of our programming will be. And finally, the top level is where you will find the resource hall and the simultaneous demonstrations. If you enjoy using this app, please take a moment to thank our app sponsors, listed here, and also Candace Finn and the whole NCECA staff for their tireless hours of uploading and formatting information. On behalf of the NCECA board and staff, I'm Cindy Brocker, and we all hope you enjoy the app. See you in Milwaukee.